Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Reynolds. We have Taylor Gatwood here and Tyler Wright. What's up, guys?
So, what's going on?
Man, I'm doing good. You know, Thanksgiving is coming up on us. We got a couple of good football games. I won't say good. They decent, pretty decent matchups coming up. And how y'all boys planning on spending y'all Thanksgiving?
Full.
Yep, eating a lot of food. Eating too much food.
I already been pre-gaming a little bit, you know. I was on a route and they gave us some free food, and then at my job they cooked for us, whatever. So I've been doing a little pre-gaming.
Must be nice.
I don't blame you.
We say hippies would never.
Never.
Hey, you know they got them boys working 10 to 5 on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Day?
Yes.
Yeah, that's slavery. Couldn't be me.
Oh, when you show up, I'll take that right up.
Right up. Fire me, please.
Put me out of my business.
All right. Speaking of fired up, you know, the Colts just went to town on the Bills. Score was 41-15. So my coworker asked me today. He said, "Are the Colts the best team in the AFC right now?"
Ooh, right now?
Yes. It had me thinking. It had me, stroking the chin, trying to think, because a part of me didn't want to crown them yet, but the other half of me was like, "Dang, they put up a pretty good case."
They got some solid wins, man.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at people saying that. The AFC is pretty weak this year.
Yeah, because when he asked me that, I was like, because I still think the Bills gonna go to the Super Bowl. So me thinking, I was like, man, they just whooped the Bills, so I can't really say that. The Chiefs looking not stellar at all. Then you have the Browns. They just falling apart at the hem. The Ravens, man, you don't know what you're going to get from Lamar. One day he looked like Superman. The other day he looked like Bozo the Clown. So the NFL has been weird this year. Who would have thought? Well, I did think when the went to the Colts, I thought it was going to be huge. But I didn't think that was like going to be the best team.
He's actually having a solid year, too.
He is. He actually really is. And that old line just open up lanes for Justin Taylor. 5 touchdowns?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. I told my friend, I said that fancy trade was well worth it.
You got him?
Yeah. I gave up a lot, but it was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it for you. You won that trade.
Well, when I was thinking about it, man, 'cause I was like, I told my wife, I said, this could be a really good thing, or I just really screwed myself for the season. And 'cause I was feeling kind of real bad because I felt like I gave up a little bit too much. 'Cause I gave up 2 first-rounders, basically. I gave up Diggs, and I gave up Eckler. And then I gave up my RB2, Darrell Williams, which was a blessing in disguise because Darrell Williams ain't the main back anymore. Clyde Edwards-Helaire came back. So I was like, and when I think Ekeler went off for 41, then Diggs went off for like 30, I'm like, yo, I just screwed myself. But when Jonathan Taylor put up them mean numbers, I like, man, I might have saved myself.
Might have did something.
I think y'all both won, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think that guy got some good value, too.
Yeah, he did. Cause he needed a receiver. And I was thinking, my whole brain thought process was going into that trade was I picked the OBJ. So I was hoping OBJ would put up no adequate numbers, but no, week one, the first game with the Rams didn't go too well. So hopefully I can get a bigger picture of him, playing with the Rams this next coming up week. But the Colts, man, they tough. I mean, they got weapons. The offense is powerful. I mean, they got.
You don't want to see. I wouldn't want to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah, because their defense. You remember how good their defense were last year, and now they coming. Now they finally gaining their footing this year, this season, and they coming right along. I mean, it's tough, especially when you have a quarterback that can make big throws, who has a big arm, who can get the ball to Hilton and Pascal and Michael Pittman Jr. I mean, what can you do? Man, once that run game get going, man, it just opened up so much stuff for that offense.
You know who they got next week?
Who they have next week?
They got the Bucks. So we're gonna see what they're made of.
To be honest, I'm not that impressed with the Bucks this year. We'll get to that game, but I'm not that impressed. I feel like they're very beatable. Like, I don't even think they're that good.
I do.
I think it's hard to judge them this early.
True.
They playing for the postseason anyway.
Man, I think of 4 of the teams that's better than the Buccaneers right now.
I feel like once you get to the playoffs, you only got to win once.
Man, yeah,
you don't got to be the team once.
The defense haven't been playing like they were last year, so that's why.
And I'm pretty sure you said this last year.
Do what?
Yep.
Oh, what?
The same stuff last year.
Man, you see what's happening, right? The defense is not controlling the games like they did last year, and Brady have to do way more than he had to last year. So, I mean, he can't carry a team like I said about LeBron. His name carry weight. Tom Brady's name carry weight. He can't carry them boys like he used to.
I got to now.
He's leading the league in touchdowns and second passing. I think he can do it.
Okay, he sure didn't do it in the playoffs.
Oh my God! He won the Super Bowl.
No, the team won the Super Bowl. Don't say he. The team won the Super Bowl.
Okay,
and that defense was a big part. And without that defense, they're very susceptible.
Okay, well, they're starting to get healthy again.
Man, I don't even think Bonte's that good. I don't even think Carlton Davis, I don't even think he's that good. The heart is the linebackers. It's the front. That's the heart.
Yeah, and they're getting healthy.
Man, they could have lost to the Giants yesterday.
They won 30-10.
They lost to Washington.
What?
Man, yeah. If it wasn't for freaking Daniel Jones, if the Giants actually had an adequate quarterback, adequate offensive game planner, then this game been way closer than it was.
They hate greatness.
Man,
hate greatness, bro.
People hate hearing the truth. They live in the
Then you said this last year. Was that the truth?
All of it was the truth. It still is the truth. I mean, I'm just speaking about numbers, and the numbers show that Tom Brady had 6 or 7 Super Bowls. That he had a top 5 defense. So, I mean, I didn't write it. Whoever came up with these stats wrote it. So I'm just telling you that. I'm just relaying the message.
Don't bet
Don't shoot
against
the
the
messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. That's all I gotta say.
goat. Don't bet against the goat there.
I'm betting against him this year. Cause he ain't beating the Rams. He not beating the Cardinals. Shoot, he might not even beat the Eagles. So
They'll beat the Rams.
they are not beating the Rams.
They'll beat the Rams. Bro.
They are not beating the Rams. The Rams
The way-
took them to the
if the
back
Rams-
shed and whooped them.
If the Rams keep
They
playing
won't
like
even
they've
beat the
been playing,
49ers.
huh?
They won't even beat the 49ers.
The Rams, what do you mean, bro? The Rams just got beat by the 49ers 31-10.
But the Bucks didn't beat the Rams. The Rams blew out the Bucks.
But, like, that's what we're saying. Like, dude, like, you can't count them out saying that there's all these teams better than them when on any given day, anybody can beat anybody on any given day.
Not this day. Not when the playoffs start. They not gonna beat them. I'll tell you right now, Bucks might get bounced first round. Real talk. I'm not impressed at all.
Not if they got a first round bye.
Yeah, that's true. then they just delaying the inevitable. They just gonna lose in this round. They just pushing their fate. No, they just sitting their fate out. It's coming though.
All right, man.
I'm just letting you know. Ravens beat the Bears 16-13 without Lamar Jackson. You know, Justin Fields went out with a rib injury. Andy Dalton came in. Man, how about that boy Darnell Mooney? My goodness. Dude's a stud.
That dude's ridiculously fast.
He is. He's almost like a Tyreek Hill, but not as fat, not as like shifty. But that boy can move.
That dude had 16 targets.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even see. Did Allen Robinson play? Because I'm not seeing his name.
It doesn't look like it.
They need to free Allen Robinson because they don't know how to use this boy.
Yeah, I want to see him
go on to NOLA.
He need to come on down to New Orleans.
We're gonna do you right.
We gonna treat you right. You want targets? We get you targets.
How many you need?
So how important was this win for the Ravens, especially in their division?
Where are they at in the division?
They first, but the Bengals are 6-4 and the Steelers are 5-4-1, and the Browns are 6-5.
Yeah, they needed that win.
They definitely, especially without Lamar. I feel like this is a game that they needed because how close the race is. There was a big time win, especially without Lamar Jackson. So they managed to get the job done. They did it on the back of Devontae Freeman. He had 16 carries. And this is what I don't understand about the Ravens. Like, literally their best pass catcher is Mark Andrews. This game, he finally had like 8 catches, 73 yards, 10 targets. He needs to be targeted more in this offense. I feel like they don't give him due respect. And, you know, they try always run the offense through Lamar Jackson through the running game, but they got a legit big target of a tight end that they don't use. To me, they don't use properly.
You think they would change that up? That really don't be working. Like, it works up until, like, that'd be their downfall every time.
And they don't have a good running back to do it. They don't have a good enough running back to be able to do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they catch on, then, like, they kind of, like, bracket Lamar. That's how the Bills beat him. They kind of, like, they ran this type of defense where he just couldn't get off and run. And he had to throw it, and when he threw it, interception. So, I feel like, man, they need to get Mark Andrews involved more because dude's a monster. He probably like the 5th best tight end in the NFL.
Yeah, you get him. Big?
Huh?
He might be higher than that. Nah, he about 5th.
Yeah, I'm saying you got Kittle, Kelsey, Waller.
I forgot about Kittle.
Yeah, he might be 4th. Am I missing somebody, Gatwood?
Nah, I think that's probably about right.
So he's about 4.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they gotta get him more involved. All right, what's the next game? The Lions lose to the Browns 10-13 without Jared Goff. Y'all think they would have won with Jared Goff?
No.
Probably not.
So if you the Browns coach, you just gonna throw the rest of the games?
Oh my God. The way you just put this is crazy, bro.
At this point, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the future, man. Like, I'm not even worrying about winning this one game this season. Maybe one, I'm like, guys, let's just get one so I won't get fired. And I don't want my name next to an 0-17 season. I don't want to be the first team.
Yeah, man, so you want to throw the rest of the game.
So, man, I'm shutting down. I'm shutting it down. I mean, how many games we had left? About 5? About 5.
Really?
7.
7. Okay, we got 7 games though. It's week 11. Well, it's week 12.
This season move on by.
No, yeah, it's 5 games. Well, 6 games. So, yeah, man. I mean, what we playing for? Why not just lose the rest? Like I said, we gotta win one. Cause my name not going down to that record. Next to that record, 0-17. So we gotta win one. I just say, hey, let's try to get
1-16 ain't no better than 0-17.
It sure was better than not winning nothing at all.
You might as well go defeated.
So I'm gonna get a Gatorade bath with that one win.
Yes, true.
So I'm getting the first round pick because who next would be the Jets, right? The Jets, but the Jets won like 2 games. So I know what I'm saying. We at least try to win one. That way we can get the first round pick. Then take a quarterback or something.
Yeah.
So, Jared Goff, I don't know what they're going to do about Jared Goff. It's just a bad situation.
They ain't getting rid of that contract.
All right, Saints lose to Eagles 29-40. I mean, I don't know what to say. Saints is just a bad year, man. Bad voodoo. Everybody hurt and injured. I mean, we still in the playoffs, but do you want to play for a first round exit or you want to play for a draft pick?
What game you just said?
Saints and Eagles.
Oh, brother. Did you get that play I sent? Did you get that play I sent y'all on Twitter?
Well,
like they was playing zone. They was playing zone, and Marshawn jumped to the flat for like no reason.
Oh, on that
on the wheel route
throw to Marcus, the one that Marcus Williams had to run all the way across the field to deflect.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing that now. Yeah.
What if is that what he been doing to where he be getting beat like he do?
Yeah, cause I feel like Marshawn don't even know what's going on half the time. That's my opinion. Just cause he be making a lot of mental errors. I feel like he's not a zone corner. I think he's more of a man, and when he messes up, it's usually in the zone.
Yeah.
So if I didn't Allen, I'll recognize that and just have Marshawn just play man the whole time.
Thanks.
And something like that. But who you think gonna be quarterback next year?
Who knows?
What about somebody throw a boatload of money at Winston? Think he takes it, or you think he's just gonna take the contract back with New Orleans?
I honestly can't say. I don't know. Cause I could see him taking the contract with New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all want him back?
I mean, if I can get Russell, then no. If I can get Aaron Rodgers or Russell, then no. I don't want him back.
Yeah, because there's not really. I don't think there's any quarterback y'all are going to want to draft this year. There's not really any really good quarterback prospects.
You know what I just thought about, Tyler?
What?
You know we could have drafted remember we could have drafted Elijah Moore, right? From Ole Miss? And we took Cesar Louise and we passed on him?
Yes.
Yeah. It's Sean Payton's fault. I was thinking about that. I just thought about that when he mentioned no quarterbacks in the draft. I thought about how we passed on Elijah Moore. And Elijah Moore been going off like dumb. So it's Sean Payton's fault. And it's Sean Payton's fault we in this whole quarterback looking for a quarterback situation where he should have been drafted one to groom.
Bro, Ole Miss had A.J. Brown, Metcalf, and Elijah Moore at the same time.
Elijah Moore was
like
there?
them Alabama receivers when they had Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, and Ruggs.
Elijah Moore was there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Elijah,
well, he's a freshman when they were juniors.
Yep.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. That's A.J. Brown boy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's Sean Payton's fault we in this whole situation. He let his doggone pride and arrogance get in the way of, thinking about, getting the right people into the right situation. He think he can just do it with anybody. I won't just get undrafted free agents and watch me turn them into all-pro receivers. Bro, you did that once. Now you think you're the king of turning the undrafted receivers to Pro Bowlers.
I just don't know I don't know another team that drafts like this. Like
Patriots.
Yeah, but they had Brady all them years though. I guess we had Drew.
Yeah, but I'm saying, the whole thing of, but like I said, New England had a defense. Our defense didn't start coming on until a couple years later.
That's what I'm saying. We missed out on so many players, bro. He always trying to get the shrewd pick. Sick of this. I want a Deshaun Watson, a Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we could have got Lamar Jackson when we traded up. Everybody thought we were taking Lamar. Nope.
I can think of one player that we drafted besides Michael Thomas that's just been that.
On the offensive side of the ball?
Yeah.
Kamara.
Well, Kamara.
And Kamara.
Well, you think about first and second round? That what you thinking about?
Just like a big name out the draft. We've had opportunities and we never do that.
Never.
Lattimore was a good pick on defense.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of good defense.
Yeah, we can draft defense. We can draft defense, but we pass up on good Justin Jefferson. They said that they thought we were good. We thought they didn't need to move up to take Justin Jefferson when he was literally 2 spots in front of us. The Vikings moved up ahead of us and took him. We were literally right there, 2 spots, and they thought like, man, we don't need a draft, but we don't even need him. But they could have made a move to like the Vikings did to go get him. That's how close we were to Justin Jefferson.
Like, yeah, that's one. And it's great that Michael Thomas caught all those balls there one year, like for the record. But that should have been a wake-up call. That was, to me, instead of we got him so we don't need nothing else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll say the Packers, like MVS and Lazard, they better than Callaway. Probably Devontae Harris. Yeah, I'll say they're better than Devontae Harris, MVS, and Lazard.
Yeah. I'm rolling with it.
So I don't understand what he's doing. So that's why I said screw the season and better pick a receiver first round. Or he getting a message. Alright. Gatwood Texans beat the Titans 22-13. Put a fork in the Titans, they done. Without Derrick Henry, they suck. Tannehill threw 4 interceptions, man.
Ew.
My goodness. Like, Gatwood, didn't Dante Foreman play for the Texans?
Yeah, he did.
Why are they not using him?
Well, he wasn't good with the Texans.
He was. I thought he was pretty adequate. From what I saw.
He was okay. I mean, he backed up. He was like a second, third string guy.
Well, they relied on Adrian Peterson.
Well, they just cut him.
Whoa. For real?
Yeah, they just cut it.
Oh,
like so today, I think.
Today. So I was right. I can run faster than Adrian Peterson right now. So it was no point having him.
I think, Ben, didn't you say that like a couple weeks ago? You're like, he'll get cut in a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, matter of fact, I did say that. I don't know what they saw. He just looks slow. He's big and slow. And he can't pass protect. So why bring him in?
Bro, how in the heck how do you throw 4 picks against the Texans, bro?
Yeah, I guess a bad game plan. Bad game plan. Cause look, he threw the ball 52 times. See, that's where you messed up at. Mike Vrabel and them boys. Y'all allowed Tannehill to throw 52 times. Now y'all looking like a deal.
Their offense is so trash without Henry.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And they missing the other big receiver, Julio Jones. He was put on IR. So he's out for like 3 weeks.
And A.J. Brown got hurt.
I mean, put a fork in them. They done.
And they signed Golden Tate today. You see that?
Who signed Golden Tate?
Oh, my God, bro.
Yeah, but the Saints couldn't sign Golden Tate yet.
I'm sick.
Gotcha. The Titans saw a need and went for it. Gotcha. Dang on Saints, man. You got anything to say about the Texans? Your boy Tyrod?
Still ain't my team.
You see Rex Burkhead getting the carries. He had 18 carries for 40 yards.
Congratulations. That's 2.2 yards a carry.
Hey, they saw something in him. That boy getting a boatload of carries. He said, bump New England. I'm getting 18 carries.
But look at that. David Johnson got 13. David Johnson had 13 carries for 18 yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That mighty rushing game is potent.
That's so sad.
We got one-legged David Johnson.
They really traded this man in a second-round pick.
They bought David Johnson on one leg. They bought a one-legged David Johnson.
On the year, David Johnson has 46 carries for 137 yards.
Man, Tyler can get out there and carry the ball for more than that.
He probably could, man.
You see how Tyler run like he's scared. So, hey, Tyler gonna get some yards.
Whoa.
When Tyler got hit in the mouth in the basketball game, boy, Tyler turned on them Jets, boy. I didn't see Tyler run that fast.
Yeah, that really pissed me off.
Hey, he run after that boy like Isaiah Stewart.
No, I wasn't.
You know that they've been doing those memes and all that with Isaiah Stewart.
No, I haven't really seen that much.
I thought it was like one where it was like the video of him like trucking people to try to get to LeBron, and it was like Jonathan Taylor versus the Bills defense today.
No, but it's the one where they put the Stone Cold music behind it, bro.
Oh my goodness, I didn't see none of these.
Man,
you might have sent it to me on Twitter. That's pretty funny. All right, Packers lose to the Vikings 31-34. I'm kind of surprised about it, even though Aaron Rodgers went out with a toe injury. He was able to come back in and throw that deep pass to MVS. So are y'all taking the Vikings seriously now?
Yes, but not too serious.
So what makes you say that?
There's such a hidden.
They about like the same. Yeah, they about like the same, but they'll mess it up. They're gonna find a way to mess it up.
You know, they were losing games by 3. I think it was like 7 points or less. So basically, one possession. I mean, that's pretty solid. I mean, I think. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they lost in week 1. They lost by 3 in overtime. In week 2, they got beat by the Cardinals by 1 point. In week 4, they got beat by the Browns by a touchdown. In week 8, they got beat by the Cowboys by 4. Week 9, they lost in overtime to the Ravens by 3.
I mean,
they really, but they could be 10-0.
The problem is that defense sucks. They can never make stops when they need to. I mean, that's what I see with a problem. I think their offense is great. And just that defense, man, they give up a lot of plays. They give up chunk yardage.
Kirk Cousins kind of balling this year.
Yeah, low key, really is. He almost like Carson Wentz this year.
Kirk Cousins got 21 touchdown passes and only 2 interceptions.
I mean, that's what you want. That's what the Saints are trying to teach Jameis. You know, throw more touchdowns than you do interceptions, and Jameis was on his way. So, if your quarterback not making dumb throws, then you're going to be in the game. Your D, it's all come, like I said, just come down to the defense making those stops. So, I can see the Vikings sleeping into the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to be a threat, but they can definitely get in.
I wouldn't want to play them in the playoffs.
I mean, I wouldn't be scared. I'll just know that, you know, them type of teams that can linger, and if they linger, they can win. If they linger around, if you don't put them away pretty quick, they can come back and bite you.
Yeah.
Dolphins, they beat the Jets 24-17. Your boy Tua, that man winning some games. You can't say much about him now.
It's the Jets, bro.
Hey, he making every win count.
Got that.
Man, I was under the impression that Zach Wilson plays.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, he's out with injury. I think I saw a report.
Who?
Flacco.
No, Flacco played.
I know what I'm saying.
Started. Oh, for
I'm
the next game?
Yeah, I think after the game he's out with injury. I think him and Mike White was put on IR. Oh no, my bad. It was COVID. COVID list. I knew it was something. I saw reports today.
Yeah, so Zach Wilson to start week 12.
Man, I'm really rooting for Zach Wilson. I just hope he can, come along. I don't want him to just fall to the wayside because he plays for the Jets. Hopefully he can, grow into his own quarterback and be the next Joe Namath for the Jets. Or shoot, I wouldn't be mad if he was a grade up above Chad Pennington. Because Chad Pennington wasn't a scrub.
Nah,
Zach Wilson's garbage.
Man, look at this dude. How you just come out and say that like that? Like,
because he is, bro. He's
how? He's a rookie. You can't say that about rookies if they haven't even really played much. It's just his first year. A lot of people saying that about Justin Fields. They like, oh, he's not gonna be much.
Well,
how can you make that assessment?
My quarterback came out blazing, so his rookie year.
Yeah, he came out doing a lot of other things too.
Wow, come on, bro.
mean, you never know what's going to happen. So, I mean, you just got to wait and see, I guess, man. You said stuff about Tua, but Tua, he's been playing pretty good the last couple games. Look what he did versus the Ravens. He had a pretty solid game when you went in.
Whatever, man.
Hey, Tua, I hope you fail. That's what he said. All right, Washington beat the Panthers. I'm back. Yes, with a loss.
Oh, man.
They lose to Washington, to his old coach, Rivera. They scored 27-21. Man, Cal, dude, is so full of it, bro. Like, you scored, I think they were, I want to say they were down or up. I can't remember. But his tail going to run 50 yards down the field to the Panthers logo and slam the ball on logo and did his little Superman pose, whatever. And they end up losing. How ironic is that?
Cam just happy to be back, bro.
Yeah, he's like...
Really, though.
Yeah, he making himself look like a fool. Like, act like you been there, dude. Act like you been there.
I'm glad to see him back.
Man, I can't stand it, bro. My goodness.
Ah, here he go, bro.
Like, the whole thing. Man, like, they blew that I'm back thing out of proportion. I mean, dude's still a second-tier quarterback.
He is, but he just bad to be back, bro.
Back to losing because the Panthers are not going nowhere near the playoffs. They're not sniffing it. So, he can scream my back all he wants to with mediocre play. Go for it. Go right ahead. If you want to scream about mediocrity, then go right ahead. Because y'all not going to the playoffs or doing nothing else.
But you
better glad you have McCaffrey to make you look good.
If you walk in the building. Y'all remember, did y'all ever, when y'all were younger, did y'all ever have fat heads of, like, athletes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ben, he got one in his room, one of LeBron, and the other side he got Cam.
Nah. That's where they got the name Fatheads from Cam.
Oh, my God. It's a list of players, a list of athletes we just never gonna get on this podcast because of being.
He's so full of it, his head so big. That's why he wear them flamboyant outfits.
Don't even start.
I'm just saying. But Washington, man, they hanging in there. Right now they behind the Eagles in the standings, but they winning some games that they needed to win. That they really had to win to stay in this playoff hunt. Like you said, they beat the Bucs a couple weeks back, last week, and then they come out and beat Carolina. Taylor Heineke, man, I wish he can just keep that switch on all the time and play great like that. I hate it because he's a good dude. Like, I like him. But, man, it seems like sometimes he just had them days where he just don't feel like playing football. And he just makes mental mistakes.
Hey, Washington's just kind of like a sneaky team.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sneak up on you.
They will, I feel like they need to get Antonio Gibson involved more. It just seems like they don't put him in the right situations. Like they should be using his talents like all over the field. Dude used to be a receiver in college, so man, spread that man out. Try and get him one-on-one with some linebackers or something.
I agree with that.
I just feel like they don't devise the game plan good enough. Like, they're like, we got McKissick, so let's use him like that. No, man, use Antonio Gibson.
Scary Terry's cold, though.
Oh man, did you see that catch he had?
Yep.
Shoot, man, when everybody talk about Terry McLaurin, man, don't even think about him being like in the top 10 receivers. Dude,
No,
like he's not even mentioned as like one of the best route runners. That's crazy.
Look where he is.
Huh?
And look where he's at.
Yeah, that's true.
He's on a team that don't even have a name.
Right.
Yeah, they do. It's football team.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, he plays for the football team. Oh, which one? The football team.
At work, they still call them the Redskins. I'm like, y'all so disrespectful.
Right.
But I'm really hoping they get called the Red Tails. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Heck nah.
What? That's the African American fire pilots. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never seen the movie Red Tails?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I feel like that'd be an appropriate name, man. Cause they like, I don't know. It really, never mind. Cause the whole thing is like pigs. I don't know what they're gonna. But I do like Red Tails. I don't like Red Wolverines or whatever they're gonna call them. It was something else. The Generals.
Just a normal mascot, bro. Yeah.
The Generals one name, then it was another name. Warriors. Y'all like Warriors?
Anything but football team would be okay with me.
I don't know. I like football team. I think that's like old school. Washington football team. And be in black and white, the video. That's what I think about. I think they're like vintage.
I'm not.
Man, y'all have no vision like that, man. All right,
They're bland.
It's bland.
Yeah, like who's even their mascot? They don't even have like a mascot on the field, do they? Unless he's in like a football outfit.
I'm trying to tell you, just have a regular guy in a football outfit.
A regular guy. Get out of here.
I mean, those were the Saints used to have. That big old dude with the chin, I don't even know that dude's name. He just got a helmet on and with football pants.
True.
So that was what they should do too. All right, 49ers beat the Jags 30-10. The 49ers, like they try to keep everything running. They were out with a couple of injuries at the running back position.
Deebo Samuel is a beast.
You said who?
Yep.
Deebo Samuel is that guy.
Man. Y'all saw I had to put him as a podcast cover. That was just a perfect picture. I was like, this dude right here. He had the chain and smiling at the camera. I had to put him on the cover. That was a good cover. I was like, yeah, I like that. But if they keep throwing Debo and Kittle, man, and Brandon Ayuk, man, the offense is gonna keep rolling like that.
But
they're a tough team.
So loaded.
Say that again.
That draft was so loaded with Deebo Samuel. They got like Deebo went in the second round, AJ Brown went in the second round, and Metcalf went in the second round.
And Saints to get neither one of them.
Sickening. Make me sick.
Ain't one of them. Now they gonna try to trade for OBJ. See, every time I talk about receivers,
we almost had him.
We almost out here. Almost not good though. But yeah, Debo. All right, so where y'all ranking Deebo Samuel?
Right now?
Yeah, amongst receivers, where y'all ranking him?
He got to be top 5.
I don't know, man.
Right now?
Based off this year?
Top 15.
No, based off this year?
We'll just talk about if you line up your best receiver, let's say okay, we can do, I guess. I don't know I want to do this year.
You got to do this year, bro.
Okay, let's do this year. We can do this year.
But we're saying this year he's
top 10. I say top 10. I want to say top 5.
This year, Jefferson's top 5.
That's what I'm saying. Jefferson, Chase.
He was top 5 last year.
Cause Chase, man, he been. I say Chase would be in the top 5.
That's
if
2.
you're thinking about this year. And
Who else you taking Mike Evans or Deebo Samuel right now?
I'm taking Deebo with Mike Evans.
Who else is out there? I'm taking Tyreek.
You see, you have Tyreek.
Keenan Allen's been going off this year.
Keenan Allen. Then you have Diggs. Devontae Adams.
Oh, yeah, Diggs. So he about 7-ish.
Yeah, I'll put him in top 10. Top 10.
Cooper Kupp.
There's a lot of good receivers. Like Terry McLaurin. But Terry McLaurin having a good season.
Cooper Kupp, yeah.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp is like number 1 right now. He's number 1, of course. Then CeeDee Lamb. See what I'm saying? I when I think of Deebo Samuel now, I start naming all the other receivers. I'm like, he just have a different makeup. That's all. He runs like a running back. So that's what I'm saying. He has a different makeup than some of these
others. There's so many good receivers. It's so hard to rank them.
It is.
Right.
So I was about to say really, then I just thought about it. Like, oh yeah, never mind. But yeah, it's just a lot of good receivers. So that's what I say. I know why I put him at like 10 because you still have Devontae Adams. We ain't named Devontae Adams, so I'm thinking 10 or 11.
Yeah, I'm rolling with that.
I mean,
you forget how many you got D-Hop.
Yeah, D-Hop. I mean, so
I forget so
that's
many.
Not shabby to be in the top 10 or top 15. That's not shabby at all.
No, it's not.
No.
It's nothing to just be mad about. Yeah, of course you won't be in the top 5, top 10, but top 15, I think that's pretty good with all the receivers that's in the NFL. So, dang, I just lost train of thought. 49ers, they still fight for position in the playoffs. Shoot, they might moved up. I haven't seen the new standings yet. The Bengals beat the Raiders 32-13. Raiders are done. Too much, just too much overturn with talent. They let one of their best corners go. Then the whole Henry Ruggs situation, the whole John Gruden situation is too much.
Yeah. Too much. You talking about somebody that should just throw the season away.
For real.
Man, if I'm Derrick Henry, if I'm Derek Carr, man, I'm just tired, really.
Right.
I'm just tired, man. Like, get me out of Las Vegas. It seems like ever since they moved to Las Vegas, it's been bad vibes.
Exactly.
And like they can't, get up and ready to play in their own house versus the Bengals. And it's another thing too about the Bengals. Like, how do you feel about the team? Are they that good, or are they kind of good? Do they have enough to to be the number 1, number 2 team in AFC? Like I can't get a good finger on the Bengals because I don't know. I feel like they still missing pieces.
Yeah, they're not.
They're a year or two away.
I think they're just going to be a wild card team. That's going to maybe lose in the first round or something. But they're going in the right direction.
Do they give you the Vikings type vibe, or where if they stick around or they jump up on you with the lead, then they gonna win?
Yeah,
I think that's a pretty good comparison.
Yeah, that's why I kind of get too. Cause when I look at this team, like, dang, they good. Like, I was picking them against them like almost every week. That I realized, man, I need to stop doing that, guys. They making my record look pretty bad. So I started picking them, and they winning like the games they should win, the games they shouldn't win. So I don't know. I feel like their defense is not that good, and what's helping them is really the deep passes to Chase. The big splash plays. I feel like if they don't get splash plays, then they not as good.
Joe Mixon's having a pretty good though.
Yeah, he is. About time the boy stay healthy. Well, he missed a couple games this season, but he's doing a lot better than he usually do. All right, Cowboys. What a game! Cowboys lose to the Chiefs 9-19. Now you thought O-line, you thought the Chiefs O-line was bad. Oh my word! I was literally watching the Chiefs and Cowboys game, thinking to myself like, how Dak not have no time whatsoever? Soon the boy stepped back, he's under pressure. I never seen nothing like that. Dude had he gave me -3 fantasy points.
Yeah.
He threw an interception. I think he threw 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Mahomes only got me 4.
This had to been one of the most sorriest games I have seen in a while. Like the offense was moving sometimes, and it was either like a holding penalty, a pass interference. It was just something going on where the ball get moved back. They move up 5 yards and they move back 10 yards. It was a horrible game. The play calling was horrible. Zeke twisted the ankle, so Tony Pollard picked up the load for him. CeeDee Lamb went out with a concussion about close to the second half. So that was literally left with crumbs. But I think they still could have won the game with the crumbs, but he just couldn't. He didn't have no time.
That has to be one of the most annoying things as a quarterback.
No, when a quarterback has no time, like soon as he stepped back, like they were attacking that tackle. Smith then he was out with an injury, so he didn't.
I will say though, what's that linebacker name? Michael Parsons.
Oh, bro, they did use him as a pass rush or something.
Every
time he went on blitz, he was getting pressure.
Yeah, he's cold.
Dude, high motor. He gets after it now. This is another pitiful game that the Cowboys have played. And the Kansas City, everybody's saying they back. But I just saw 2 pitiful O-lines, trying to outdo each other. Like, who can give us the most sacks? It was really that bad. It was the defense. The Chiefs defense was looking like they were flying all over the place, and the Cowboys offense just looked like they were just too slow. I think they had a script sack on Dak, and I think he threw 2 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2 interceptions, and they had a script sack on him. Cowboys got to clean that up, man. They can't be playing. Like, I understand your O-line bad, so was the Saints O-line. But you got to counter-react it. Like, you got to have a game plan to help out Dak. Like, maybe you should move them out the pocket a little bit more, some bootlegs, get them rolling or something.
They need to switch something up.
Yeah. What do you think is wrong with the Chiefs offense, man?
I don't know. They're so inconsistent because they, went off last week, and then this week they just look regular. I don't know, man. It's been a weird year to watch the Chiefs.
They up and down like a seesaw. One week they play.
They've never been like that before.
Not at all. That's why I'm kind of surprised, but they just not getting it done. And hopefully the Cowboys get healthier, but man, that just wasn't it. You know who I think is not really a good football player?
Who?
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think he sucks.
Bro, they could have Jonathan Taylor over him.
Like, the boy come out of LSU on that championship team. He didn't even look good then. They didn't run the ball that much.
He was good in college, bro.
He did look good at LSU.
Man,
bro,
he looked
average. He was cold at LSU. He
looked straight up average. Just how he can break tackles, but he ain't breaking no tackles now.
He ain't breaking nothing now.
What, the boy like 5'9"?
Yeah, he's fine.
One hit, he going down. And I'm not talking about 5 yards down the field. I'm talking about 2 yards in the back of the backfield. The boy is not that good. They should have stuck with Terry Williams. Terrell Williams looking way faster and more explosive than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. My goodness.
They really drafted him over Jonathan Taylor, though.
I'm trying to tell you why. Just because he played with the LSU championship team.
But if they would have drafted Jonathan Taylor, man, that Chiefs offense would be
potent.
Super.
Straight up potent. All right. Cards beat the Seahawks 23-13. Seahawks are done. Saw enough. Russell Wilson, man, he just need to get out of there. O-line sucks. DK Metcalf too busy trying to fight people. Not running good routes.
I'm so sick of saying that.
Sucks. Running game sucks. It's bad all around. When you have Alex Collins running the football for you, you know you're in trouble. Straight up.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Pretty dang on rough. Guess how many times Wilson was sacked?
Oh, 5.
Close. It was 4. So they still didn't. The O-line still struggling. I mean, they didn't really do anything that Wilson wanted them to do. So he might be gone. I mean, the team just looked lackadaisical. They're not playing good football right now.
Russ has
Didn't
never
they
had
get
a
shut out
week.
last week? Yeah, they got shut out last week by the Packers. And that was a boring game too. I've never seen bad football like what Wilson was playing against the Packers.
Yeah, that's the first time he's ever been shut out in his career. Also, this would be his first losing season of his career.
Well, they 3-7 now?
Yeah, so if they have a losing record, that'll be his first time.
That's pretty bad. They 3-7 at the bottom of the league. They compete with the Falcons right now. Falcons are 4-6. Falcons are looking better. Giants are 3-7. That's who you at the bottom with. You at the freaking bottom with the Giants and the Falcons and the Bears. That's
you should never be competing with the Falcons.
That's pretty freaking bad, dude. I don't know what Russell's gonna do, but they look like they I don't know. Like they don't care or something. I don't know.
What if Russ went to like the Steelers?
Yeah, Steelers would be an automatic Super Bowl favorite. I mean, they already got pieces in place.
He need to come here to New Orleans.
Man, they said bump the Steelers, man. Man, we got good food. You playing in a dome. You gonna throw 500 yards in a dome.
Like,
Man, bump the outside elements. You already played in the outside elements. You don't want to go to Pittsburgh and play in some elements.
That's the best fan base in the league.
Yeah, you get Kamara. You never had to run a game like that.
He probably say I'll come there if y'all get a number 2 receiver.
Man, done deal. We taking that receiver from Ohio State, first round. That boy's a smooth. I can't remember his name. Boy, a smooth route runner.
Olave.
Yes, that boy's a smooth route runner. And he played for Ohio State. You know how Saints is New Orleans, Ohio State. Yeah. So they bear
Ohio State Saints.
Yeah, Ohio State Saints.
New Orleans Buckeyes.
So they need to take that boy. They love Ohio State players, so that's what I'm hoping they go get.
Mm-hmm.
Then what's so crazy is the Seahawks lost to a team that they have Kyler Murray. They let Colt McCoy, who a name I heard from 20 plus years, come out, and I didn't know he was still in the league. The dude gotta be like 40 something, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be the same age as me, to be honest. Cause I think I was in high school when he was at Texas. So I think, yeah, he's probably a couple years older than me. But they let that man had a QB rating of 112. He threw for 328 yards, 2 touchdowns. And you look at James Carter. Like, how is James Carter going off on in these games where he looked like he was a dead man walking in Pittsburgh? I don't know about that. That blows my mind. James Conner looked like he was done.
He's been going off.
He has been. And did you know I had him on my team the first week of fantasy? I drafted him. Then he
really?
He sucked for 2 weeks. Now I dropped him. Then now he's going off. Look at that.
He got a bunch of touchdowns.
Look at that. All right. Steelers lose to the Chargers 37-41. That was a good game. It really was. It was like it was like two heavyweight fighters, throwing haymakers at each other. Mike Williams with that big old splash play that they needed. Man, what a block by Eckler, though, to get that pass off, to give Herbert enough time to hit him downfield.
Herbert's top 5 now.
Oh, yes. Man, if I was a Chargers fan, I'm definitely buying his jersey. I might get his jersey anyway. That's how much I like Herbert. Like him and Allen, like two of my favorite quarterbacks right now.
I love Justin Herbert, man. I've enjoyed watching him play.
Like you never hear him just talking, like bringing attention to himself. He just go out and play football, bro. Like he's like a kid with no worries.
He's got some good weapons too.
Man, Mike Williams had a huge game. Eckler, I think he had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had 4.
Dude, I was playing against the person I was playing against in fantasy had Eckler. And I was so mad at the Steelers defense. I'm like, y'all letting that mother sucker score again? Stop him. I was screaming. I wanted the Chargers to win, but don't let Eckler score. Like, stop him. Let Herbert throw a touchdown. Stop him.
This dude, I knew this one dude showed me his fantasy team today, and he had Eckler and Jonathan Taylor.
Man, that's like 100 points right there.
Yeah, I know. Most of them, that's 9 touchdowns right there.
Man, I almost lost because of Eckler. I won by like 4 points, and I had Jonathan Taylor. I was in bed watching the game. Well, I had the game on my laptop. And I was just trying to spend time with my wife, but I kept having to keep looking over at my laptop because I was watching everything going off. I was like, man, you know how you trying to spend time with the girl, but you see, you playing the game, or that's all. I was just kind of like, kept looking over my shoulder. I kept looking over my shoulder at the game. I was like, Ellie about to screw me. I traded him, now he's about to screw me.
Man.
Yeah, but it was a good game, and the Chargers, man, I wish they played like that every time. Cause that would be my Super Bowl pick. They played, just great football. Man, what about Bosa coming up with that huge sack?
And what's that safety's name? Derwin James.
Derwin James.
He's legit.
Man, he can cover the field too, man. That dude got range on him. Pittsburgh, they showed life. Big Ben, I guess that day off helped him. He felt pretty good.
Yeah, he looked pretty good.
Yeah, he looked better than usual.
Yeah.
Maybe he got hold to some cocaine or something, but he looked better than usual. And you was like, throw it to Najee.
Bruh.
Hey, guy was over here throwing Najee. I need them points.
Bro, I needed 11 more receiving yards from Najee, and I got $100.
Yeah. And what's crazy is Najee usually get them yards.
Yeah, because it said over or under Najee Harris 30 receiving yards. I was like, he'll get over 30 receiving yards.
He always get over 30.
I know. And then the other one I did was Herbert has to get over 11.5 rushing yards. He got 90.
Who was that?
Where you be doing these bets at?
It's this app called Underdog.
Underdog? I need to download that.
Me too.
I get paid every week, so I got money to blow.
It's fun.
Dang. Big shot Bob over here.
I was just playing.
Big money crib.
I'm like that old man, that Mattress King dude that be putting down like $50 million on the World Series. Or something like that.
No. He's like KD. Did you see what KD tweeted, Tyler?
Oh yeah, he talking about he's gonna start pulling the y'all broke card.
He said he's gonna start pulling the y'all broke card. He was getting mad because everybody's roasting him about his ashy legs, and he said I'm gonna start pulling the y'all broke card.
Y'all
F y'all. Yeah,
y'all broke.
Oh, y'all broke card. See, that's what I understand. When people get mad, they always try to bring up money. Nah, we ain't talking about money, dog. They don't got nothing to do about money. That's what like athletes be giving with it. Like, boy, ain't broke though. So, but you still ashy. That won't change.
How you never get a haircut? How you never get a haircut and never put on lotion?
Bro, that dude, like, when I first saw that, I thought he had something on under. Like, I was like, there's no way that's his skin, bro.
Yeah, dude. Snake, somebody say he's shedding his skin.
Bro, that looked like he was feeling.
That made me want to throw up.
Oh, my goodness. That man ashy, boy. Hey, you know it's winter time when you that ashy.
Bro,
yeah, well, you know about that. When it hits, man, boy, we get some ashiness now. That cold weather scratch your skin.
I gotta tell y'all this tweet I just saw. It says somebody said KD's skin looks like Doc Rivers' voice.
Oh snap! KD crying right now. He crying in the car right now. That's bad.
That's hilarious, is what that is.
Oh my goodness. KD like, man, they're gonna start picking on me.
That's so funny.
Man, that's why KD hates y'all, bro. That's why he hates y'all. That's why, man, be looking at people like that.
Okay. But you can at least get a fade, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I know, bro. Like, you see LeBron hairline came back, so you tell me you couldn't do nothing?
Come on, bro. They said, dang, KD really don't care about nothing but hooping.
Man, hooping life. I understand you wearing tights. I kind of get that, because when I played basketball, I didn't really lotion up because I had tights on. You know what I'm saying? So it covered my whole leg.
I bet you wasn't never that ashy either, though.
It's like he had baby powder all over his skin. Yeah, I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's true, but I don't be going out like that, though. And he need to go see a dermatologist about that. He ain't drinking enough water or something. Something ain't right. He need to go see a dermatologist.
But got skills.
He need to get some ointment for it or something.
Man.
Yeah, KD, don't use lotion, bro. Use oil. All right, oil get down the skin. You know
WD-40, KD.
He said WD-40.
Nah, you know what he need, man? Hey, you remember that grease they used to come in the little red can?
Yeah.
the hard grease, the hard wave grease. That's what he needs on his skin.
I ain't bringing out that heavy duty stuff, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's that stuff. It hurts your hand to rub together.
Yeah, see, KD, you need to get some grease, get some lotion, mix it together. You know what I'm saying? Apply it to the skin, bro. I tell you, make your skin look brand new. Petroleum. Alright, let's go and get over this last game. Giants, they lose to the Bucks 10-30. Jason Garrett was fired today, and I can see why, because them offensive play calling was horrible. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say this: Barkley is overrated. He's done.
Yeah. You don't think he could be like just a solid back somewhere though?
He's like he lost speed or something. Dude don't look right.
I think he needs to change the scenery, honestly.
And you might need to lose some weight. I don't know. The dude just looks slow. Can't break tackles anymore, you know. He just looked bad that game. And they need to change the quarterback too.
Bad. That boy is turnover prone.
Man, I was like, this dude right here. I'll look you, Daniel Jones. I'll root for you, but man, you just left a bad taste in my mouth watching that game. I was rooting for you, man. I thought y'all had it when y'all had an interception. Mike Evans took the ball up and y'all came down with the pick. I thought y'all was in it, man. What was I fooled? Y'all fooled me real good. Y'all suck.
Big psych.
Daniel Jones, man, get ready to hold the clipboard, cause that's where you heading to. Barkley was 6 carries, 25 yards. I mean, this is bad. It's just bad. He got too much speed on this team. Too many playmakers not to do something. Evan Ingram had 2 catches, 12 yards. King Garday only had 1 catch, 12 yards. This sucks.
Oh my god.
And that's how like I was over that game, man. I was just bad football all the way around. Defense did kind of look lively out there, but man, they suck too.
Who?
The defense.
Who's defense?
The Giants defense. I mean, they tried, but they suck too.
They tried.
I mean, I guess when the offense can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, all the pressure's put on you. I mean, what else can you do? So, alright, that's about it. Oh yeah, go and give us your week 12 picks. I'm about to say the games real quick. Bills versus Saints.
You pick first, man.
I'm taking the Bills.
Me too. I want to say
Bills.
I'll be looking dumb on this pod if the Saints freaking win, man.
But watch, that's the one. Watch, that's the one they'll mess around and win for real.
But I'm not seeing that. You think Taysom gonna get to start? Okay, they just pay him a boatload of money like he's gonna get starting this week.
I hope not.
Yeah. If you want to see another pick 6, yeah. So, yeah, I'm taking the Bills. Gabble, who you have? I'm pretty sure I already know.
Bills. Yeah, Bills.
Bears versus Lions.
Oh, Bears.
y'all. You're like, I had to think about that for a minute.
I mean,
Bears.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bears, but, like, you never know, man. Lions could sneak around and win it if they field goal play.
Well, Dalton didn't look too bad. I mean, he can't look worse than golf.
Yeah, that's true.
Raiders versus Cowboys. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Damn.
All right, that's pretty easy. Dustin, you on?
Yeah, what's up?
Not much, man. We're going to try to just knock out a couple of talking points real quick. Isaiah Stewart was fined close to $1 million for not even hitting LeBron, which I don't understand. I guess you must protect the king at all costs, quotation marks.
Man, you saw the whole Detroit was protecting LeBron. The Lakers were protecting LeBron. The police were protecting LeBron. Shoot, even the refs were protecting LeBron, man.
Man, they got secret agents everywhere just to protect one guy.
Man.
Let the man go. If a dude charging like that, you think I'm gonna grab him? No, I might catch a couple swings into myself. I don't let the man hit him. But like I said, I heard people talking about how Isaiah Stewart overreacted. Cause he was standing right in LeBron's face, and he didn't take a swing when he had to.
Well, I mean, I think his reaction was late because, he didn't really just go crazy. I think it was when he looked up at the Jumbotron and he saw how much blood was all over his face. I think that's when he lost his temper.
Yeah, I ain't thinking about that too. Probably when you realized he had blood on his face. Do you agree with? So who y'all have in this fight? If they 1-on-1, who y'all have? I know who Tyler picking. I don't even know why I'm asking him.
Oh, Isaiah.
I don't know.
He used to box in high school.
Oh, that's why LeBron do his research on everybody. So he kind of like, all right, hey. No wonder he was looking like, hey, do nothing, man. He was trying to look all innocent, like, I don't know why this man acting like this.
Oh yeah. He legit got hands. So I don't think LeBron wanted to jump on.
Tyler, what you got to say about that?
Yeah, I don't think Brown was. If he used to box, that's a big dude to be boxing, right?
Yeah, for real.
So you saying LeBron made a business decision at that time?
Yeah, that dude was like 6'10", 250. Like
Bron is too,
like,
though. Bron about
competitive.
240.
You know, they remind me of that boxer, Lance Lewis.
When you box competitively, I'm sure he a heavyweight, so I'm sure he been putting them paws on dudes like LeBron size.
Well, if he ain't a heavyweight, I don't know what a heavyweight is.
Tell me about it. I think that's past a heavyweight fighter. If you weigh that much. I remember when Lance Lewis, wasn't that dude like 6'6" or something like that?
I think Lennox Lewis, like, I think he may be like 6'8", 6'9".
Dude,
I know Tyson Fury 6'9".
Gee, them some big bosses, man.
I didn't know Tyson Fury was that tall. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, I see how LeBron was backing up. Cause he knew what this guy was capable of. He ain't want them problems. He ain't no king no more. So,
I think
y'all
Tyson Fury 6'9", 280.
Dang, man. That should be illegal for a boxer to be that big. My goodness. God, wasn't Mike Tyson a heavyweight fighter?
Yeah, Mike Tyson a freak of nature, man. Like,
but Mike Tyson like 5'11", 6 foot.
Yeah,
he's 5'10".
He hit like he's 7 feet tall. In his prime, he was putting people down. That peekaboo style, so he could get inside with the taller fighters. Next thing you know, man, he just putting dudes down.
Well, LeBron, like I said, LeBron made a good decision, but I don't think they should have fined him that much. I mean, dude ain't land a punch, bro. Like, what y'all fining him that much for?
So the way he acted,
I mean, it's understandable.
I mean, it was. I think a lot of it came from it just happened to be in Detroit.
Oh, Malice at the Palace.
I think it was just the optics of it. That looked real bad. He looked like a crazy man, bro.
Yeah, like he used to be locked up in an asylum, huh?
Yeah, like, for real. Like that's how he was looking. That's why he got out, got fined, and got 2 games.
Man, I still think LeBron.
LeBron, like he did, it wouldn't have been that bad.
But LeBron has to be part of blame too for causing that much blood coming out of that dude. So I never seen that much blood from an elbow.
Nah, I mean, he should be to blame, but like, it's just about the reaction. LeBron apologized, and then like,
man, I ain't trying to hear that.
But I'm saying you can see him apologize, bro. Was trying to hear.
I like, say the apology, LeBron. You seeing me? Bump all that. You gotta see me.
I mean, I can understand them running after him like that first time. They were trying to come back, but after that, like when it kind of calmed down and he was walking away, he should have just let it go then.
Right.
Yeah, Dustin know all about that.
Man.
That's why you understand why you acting like that.
I wouldn't have waited that long, man. As soon as I felt that elbow come across my brow, it would have been hands on right there.
I was saying he would have been swung on. Yeah, there's no way. But hey, I guess I don't know. It's just kind of odd that he just didn't swing on right then. So the Lakers they lose to the Nets tonight, 100-106. They fall to 9-10. What y'all think they're gonna have to do to this team?
They gonna have to trade Russ, 1, and 2, or cut Russ. Them the main 2 options, because I personally think AD fed up playing with Russ. Like, his post-game interviews, he kind of throws some shade at Russ here and there. And then, like, AD doesn't really seem, like, in the game. Like, he seemed like real passes. It's kind of like, you know, if I score, he not really aggressive. And then, like, when LeBron not out there, like, Russell Westbrook decides that he the best player on the team. So, I mean, that further frustrates Anthony Davis because he's supposed to be the one taking over for LeBron, supposedly.
Mhm. Yeah, that's how the scripture went. When LeBron is out, it's AD, then everybody else, not Russell Westbrook.
Really, to me, in my opinion, I mean, it ought to be LeBron, AD, THT,
Melo.
Then Russell, Melo. Melo and THT can kind of be 3 and 4, but you can kind of switch in between those. But Westbrook got to be 5.
That's a problem for him.
Westbrook got to be 5.
He don't understand how to. He don't understand his role. He think everything is a role. So.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
He's like, oh, I can do that too. Oh, you need somebody to do that? I can do that. No, man, we asking you to do this. No, I can do that. I promise you I can. Watch. And then you go out and do it. And then, you know, when messes up, it's always somebody else's fault or this and that. It's always something else, not him. So, I don't even know if somebody going to do a trade with them for Russell Westbrook.
I mean, the only other thing, really what would be best is for Russ just to come off the bench.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely not going that's definitely not going to sit well.
That's really what's best for him to do, but he's not doing that.
It's just like who was that said they wouldn't come off the bench? Was it AI? You know,
that was AI. That was AI's biggest mistake in his career because Miami wanted to trade for him, and they said, you know, you got to be the backup.
Oh my God. The D-Wade,
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh my God, he could have been on that team.
Yeah. The year they won the championship, the year they beat Dallas, AI would have been on the team if he would have just came off the bench. So he have a ring. He have a ring if he would have just came off the bench.
Well,
that team would have been unstoppable. Can you imagine if they had AI, bro, off the bench with D-Wade?
Easily 10+ points off the bench. You know how important bench scores are.
He can get 20 off the bench easy.
Oh yeah, AI could have got at that point, because that was like a little after Denver. He could have, he could have averaged 20 off the bench.
Man, it's crazy if guys pass up opportunities like that. And I already see Westbrook right now. He said, "Man, y'all trying to get me to do a James Harden? No, I ain't coming off no bench. I ain't been no 6 man." So he gonna think that's beneath him. That's why I say I don't think Lakers can do a trade. And honestly, if they still do a trade, I don't know who they'll target or who they'll try to get. I mean, right now Portland 9-8. Maybe Portland if they try to get Dame, but I don't see them just making a trade with anybody else.
It's crazy because really, Dame ain't been really playing all that well this season.
It seems like it's quite a few guys that's just been kind of off this year. Same with the NFL, but Curry, he hadn't missed a beat. They're the best team in the
NBA. He won MVP. He won MVP this year for sure.
I mean, dude's been unreal. And Phoenix been looking good. They 14-3. They're right behind Golden State.
Good things. Phoenix looking good. Chicago looking real good.
All right, so Dustin, you were talking about DeMar DeRozan, right? And it seemed like he's balling out, but he didn't ball out with the Spurs team. So what's the problem here?
I don't know what DeMar problem was, man. Maybe he was depressed because Toronto didn't want him no more.
Nah, I think it was the Spurs was the problem.
Nah, I don't think we was the problem. He was
that old system y'all had.
Nah, he didn't want to be in San Antonio. But hey, Buddy was about to cry when they traded him from Toronto.
But he's balling out, so it couldn't be him.
I mean, part of the reason he balling out, let's be honest, it's because of Lonzo.
Yeah, that may be true, but still, it wasn't exactly him the problem. Like, he still had games.
What's the problem? When he started shooting threes this year. He wasn't shooting threes in San Antonio, and he making them too.
Well, somebody else not shooting threes for San Antonio either, cause they 4-12.
Man, we don't even have an all-star caliber player. Come on, dog.
I mean, somebody ain't shooting something either.
Man, we don't even have an all-star caliber. We still almost beat the Lakers without an all-star.
Hey, right now, Lakers are in turmoil, man. I don't think they really like each other like that.
Murray's having a good year there.
Like, even the Rockets. Oh, my bad. They won at 16.
Really trash.
Man, poor Jalen.
I mean, they looking good, though. Like, they got young talent, but they won at 16.
Hey,
so
the thing
we go forward to the draft again.
Yeah, we do got some good young talent, and like it's like depressing to watch. But I mean, you know, the year that Westbrook was a rookie and it was Durant's second year, they went 3-23 to start the year. So I got hope.
I mean, I'll just look at it like this. You know, we just gonna get another top draft pick next year.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's all you can really do is just build and
yep.
And hope for the best. So, what team had impressed y'all so far besides the Warriors? Yeah, besides the Warriors, what team has just you like dang? Or the Suns? What team you just been like dang?
Okay.
The Bulls and the Caruso.
Yeah,
Caruso was a really good pickup for them.
They say he's the white MJ.
White Mamba.
Yeah, they say he's the white Mamba. I mean, I don't know what got into the Bulls, but they playing like.
I mean, Alex Caruso been a big. Cause, I mean, he play defense. He get rebounds. He do all the dirty work. Then DeMar and Zach LaVine work really well together. They don't need a bunch of shots to do what they do. And then freaking Lonzo, Ben Simmons, and Russell Westbrook need to get with whoever Lonzo get with in the summer and work on their jump shot.
It's so easy.
Lonzo's stroking that thing. Like, his shot looks completely different. Like, even the way it goes in the basket is super clean now. Like, Lonzo really, he really deserved most improved.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, cause I was down. I say I was down on Lonzo, but you see what perseverance gets you when you put in hard work and work on your craft instead of just trying to date celebrities. Then
the Heat
get better. Who would have thought if you actually practice on something, that you actually kind of get better at it? Who would have thought?
And that man can shoot. He just don't shoot.
The Heat are looking nice.
Yeah, the Heat are looking nice.
Yeah. Tyler Hero, man.
Tyler Hero. They gonna put respect on his name.
My boy PJ Tucker.
Yeah, I mean, you need a guy like PJ, you know, a bruiser, somebody gonna get down and dirty. I mean, I love those type of guys on a team. And maybe that's what the Lakers need. Lakers need somebody with some fire or something. My goodness.
And they got Kyle Lowry now.
That's the type of player Ben is.
You said that player. I am.
Ben the enforcer.
Man, you've been listening to Dustin way too much. I'm more than that. I'm more.
Of course, I seen it with my own eyes.
What am I, Tyler?
Gatwood's on Forces Zoo.
Yeah, well, Gatwood like run our test enforcer.
Oh man, Church League basketball, bro.
Bro, that man got up in my face, bro. I was like a foot taller than him.
I wanted something to pop off.
Ben, you wanted to fight, bro.
I know Ben wanted something to pop off, man. That's Mississippi Black man himself.
Ben wanted to fight at Church League, bro.
No, man, like
mad, bro. I
feel like the boys be acting tough for no reason. They need to just see what tough is, though. They need to see how people get down. They think they know how to.
I had nothing to do with the scuffle. He had beef with me too. I'm like, fam, I wasn't even on the court. Like, fam.
He saw me. You talking like, oh, that's his boy. I ain't gonna shake his hand either.
Like, fam.
Bro, that man had a wide open layup, bro, and I sprinted all the way down there just to shove him into that pad, bro.
Look, I know something about bad intentions, and when I saw Gatwood, I said he got bad intentions. I was watching you the whole time you sprint down the court. I said, oh, he got bad intentions. Something about to happen. Sure enough, like,
what did he do to you?
He fouled him on the other end.
He fouled me on the other end, bro, and they didn't call it.
Gatwood like, I'm show you a foul.
Bet y'all want to do
somebody. That's how you foul.
Bet y'all want to dig Kimbo Slade like that.
Heck no. You got
that dude. No.
Hey, look, he fouled you. You got to apologize to him.
Yeah, like my man, bro. I didn't mean to get in your way. Man, when I saw Kimbo Slade come on the court, I said, bro, you got to be kidding me. I said, I look at, I like, that ain't room for this. They can't allow this big old dude come on the court. He just subbed in. It was like third quarter, and here come Kimbo Slice. Like, where this dude come from?
This man came down here on the block with me. I said, yeah. I'm not playing down here anymore.
Man, I hope we play this year.
Man, I know, right? We gotta do something. But cause when I watch some of the NBA games, I was like, man, I just want to go play some basketball. That's why I was telling your brother, Tristan, I was like, yo, I wish we had a league, man. I just want to play. Shoot, man. I kind of miss it, but ever since that COVID happened, they stopped the Church League basketball. I feel like we just need to come up with something like our own league. Yeah, I get signatures and crap. But all right, guys, coming close to the end. I think about doing another podcast probably since Thanksgiving Thursday, maybe Friday. Probably get something in. To cover the rest of the NFL games, and we might do a little NBA if something crazy happens. But I just see a meme about KD. They talking about he really ain't worried about nothing. He just hooping. They show his beard, they show his head, they show his face.
Like, come on, bro.
I've heard rumblings about a James Harden trade may be in the near future.
What?
Why?
Well, because they may do the Ben Simmons just because I'm guessing because James Harden and because I don't think he averaging like 19 a game, and I don't think it doesn't look like Kyrie is coming back anytime soon. But
wait, so the Nets,
and then,
they're gonna blow it up. The Nets are gonna blow it up.
Maybe it's just a little rumor in the rumor mill I came across just because like they're not the favorites anymore. That whole thing when they started screaming MVP for Steph, like they felt like it sat wrong with KD,
of course,
James Harden. So Now, but KD, KD already signed his extension, but James Harden been weighing out, so they're talking about it. It could possibly happen. Since
it just gonna make them worse.
It doesn't look like Kyrie
better.
Huh?
It's not gonna make them better. So I don't understand. Like,
they're 13-5.
They're gonna have to blow. They got a decent record. They're not like a bad team, but I don't feel like KD really wanted to play like. I feel like he wanted to play with Kyrie and James Harden, so he wouldn't have to go out there and average 30 every night and had a ball in his hand all the time. Like, I think he wants to. He really I feel like he really liked that Golden State style play.
He'll never get it again.
He going back to Golden State.
So,
Harden is averaging 21, 9, and 8 though. He's playing good. I mean,
yeah,
he's pretty much doing what he.
But for him though, he usually, higher 20s.
Yeah, I think Harden just kind of changed his game. He just changed his game when he went to the Nets. But without Kyrie, without Kyrie, he has to step up even more though.
Yeah, they miss Kyrie more than I thought they would. It doesn't look like he's coming back anytime soon. And that's their only hope of even having a chance to beat Golden State. They made finals.
Patty Mills been balling there.
Oh yeah, man. They need to send a thank you note to the Spurs.
Man, it's not gonna be enough. I don't know, man. I just feel like they'd be moving backwards. They trade Harden.
But it's not looking like he's gonna re-sign though. Because James Harden and KD both went to Brooklyn because of Kyrie.
Harden going to LA.
KD was gonna go to New York. KD was gonna go to New York, but Kyrie's like, nah, let's do our own thing in Brooklyn and make our own legacy and culture and tradition and all that jazz. And then KD. He's like, yeah, man, let's do it, man. Wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do. I just want ball. And then, then James Harden. So,
one of the Clippers in the trade talks.
I don't know. Clippers been doing all right.
I thought I saw a report Clippers was trying to target somebody.
I don't know, maybe, but they're doing decently well. But not having Kawhi, Paul George playing well.
Yeah.
And Reggie Jackson.
They still probably need somebody else though to beat the Warriors. I don't know, man. The Warriors just playing lights out. I just really don't see nobody beating them.
Well, they got Clay coming back.
Yeah, they ain't have Clay coming back. That's what I'm saying.
When Clay come back, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty.
One bit.
Nobody playing.
It's gonna be just like how they used to be before KD came.
That's Jordan Poole been balling.
You can't.
Jordan Poole been balling.
They actually might be a little better because now they got like Jordan Poole can give you 30, Andrew Wiggins can give you 30, Steph can give you. They got when Clay come back, they'll have 4 players that can give you 30 any given night.
Exactly.
That's kind of rare. And I'm assuming when Clay get back, Jordan Poole will just come off the bench, which means he'll probably get more. He'll be the best player coming off the bench. So I'm sure he'll get even more shot attempts.
And they got Wiseman coming back too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
As the season progresses, man, it's gonna get very interesting. Cause it's already starting off interesting now. How the Lakers starting off in Brooklyn and the Bulls, Golden State, and Heat. I feel like it's gonna just start heating up in the middle of the season even more.
I like when the NBA is like this though, when it's wide open.
Yeah, it is. Just like the NFL. NFL is wide open too right now. It's just like, dang.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to bet on none of these teams. You might lose your money. All right, let's go close it down for the night. Like I said, we might do another pod Friday. I get with y'all, see how y'all skills are looking. But check out our social media pages on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Like and subscribe, share with family and friends. Appreciate the support. We're gonna continue to put up polls up on Friday so y'all can vote and discuss about different topics we talk on the podcast. And I hope y'all like the content. Choose a message on how we can improve the show and anything else y'all might like to see in the show. We're glad to have y'all listening to our podcast. So thank y'all, and we out of here.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.